Hi, welcome back. My name is Scott. This is a continuing series of videos opening up tubs, boxes, crates, so forth from two estates. Let's see what we have in the next tub. All right. As I've said, I have a couple of uncles that were in the military. My father, my brother, none of us served. So I'll have to see what the well, it has the size 7 1/8. It's from Van Brothers. It's an officer's cap. USS Independence. A little dusty. Another military cap. Not being in the military myself, while I did go through ROTC, that was when I was a teenager a few years ago. I don't know what the what any of the ranks and insignias mean anymore. So some of these could be super common, and some of them could be, oh, that used to be a X, Y, or Z. Here's just a cap, no insignias. A beret. It says preservation of strength here. There's a flag. This might be the flag that goes with the paperwork that I found in another video that was flown over the Capitol. I found a couple of those actually. But I actually think that maybe goes with the flag that I found in another box that was actually in the box. Let's see here. A handful of things. Name tag from a car dealership. A refrigerator magnet from the Panama Canal. Feels like small box. Yeah, well, empty box. Empty box. Oh, while it's almost empty, these boxes are clearly held military pins at one time. Here's a pin. It says former Yugoslavia. No idea. Well, oh, I just noticed that the boxes do have labeling. It says decoration, metal, good conduct. From 1944, but the person wasn't good enough to leave the pin inside. Well, this one, I thought it had the pin inside. It does not. Old timer knives like granddad's, Schrade cutlery, empty. Pall Mall cigarette box. An old box. And inside it has a number of pins, different types. A sword, crossed swords. NY. Several of those. Several of the cross swords. Several, let's say, New York, I guess. Little note. I'm not sure if it's Manuel or Manual book. Lieutenant Connolly, these are his insignias. Pin. Don't know who that person is. All right. Empty. Feels empty. Empty. Nope. Oh, Ziploc. Put a knife here. Picked this up. Several things fell out. It's a lighter that says Pimpadelic. Pimpadelic. And this lighter, it's a Zippo. It almost looks like it has ivory on the outside. It has a ship. Can you see that? But there's the Zippo stamp on the bottom. Pimpadelic was made in China. Here's an older lighter that's in a case. It almost looks like it's Bakelite, but it's probably not. Another lighter. It's not a Zippo, made in Korea. It says American Writer. A tin box. Oh, okay. I showed something like this that I purchased a video or two ago. They look like old Tootsie toys. Several of them, 6. And there is a big market for these. There's a truck, a sedan, looks like a fire truck. Very old. It is this orange truck is stamped Tootsie Toy. Well, I won't bore you while I look at all the look for the stamps on the interiors. And one more. This is not this. This is a different one than the one that I just held up. I have 2 of these. As I said in the previous video, I'm growing to be a fan of the little metal toys like that. Here's a bag of odds and ends. An old top. A $1 bill that's been gone through the washer, it looks like. a necklace of bones. And an item that I don't know what it is or why it would have been kept. Can anyone tell me what that item is? When you go through estates, you will find the oddest things that, you know. All right. Maybe these are some of those medals. It is a bag of pins and medals. Some US pins. A little pin that says "Lead the Way." I'm just working under the assumption that these are a large medallion that says United States Navy. These, no idea what these are, what they represent, if they're military, if they're Salvation Army. Okay, here's a, this is unopened. Stay black, stab black, STA black. Just some sergeant stripes, insignias. I think this is a Cub Scout to hold a neckerchief. Cub Scout or Boy Scouts. These sort of run the gamut of pins and medallions and coins. For example, it says Operation Iraqi Freedom. It is a one of the collectible coins that and on the reverse has a little tushy with a kiss on it. Like I said, when you go through estates, you will find things that maybe meant something to someone at one time, or someone else just, they landed in their lap. Soldier's Manual of Common Tasks, skill level 1 from 1984. Some more metal cases. Another metal case with the metal, I should add. All right, I'm probably going to save these for the next video. It's a bag of trading cards. I am going to save these for the next video, so tune in for that. A bag of military patches. Patches, insignias. Are they old? Are they new? Are they the same branch? Are they a bunch of mixed branches? Okay, this is in here, and I'm not sure why. It says High Score Florida Darting Association. So maybe it's just a bag of USS Lexington AVT 16. Maybe these are it's just a bag of patches and emblems. All right, this is a signed, which is rolling around in the tub. It's a signed baseball, but don't recognize the names. No idea if this is dated. No idea if these are players or these are just kids. Well, there's a Linda written on here, so I'm going to assume it, and a Linda and a Krista. So I'm just going to assume that this is just some kid's baseball. But, you know, I'll look at it. You know, I do have a couple of certificates of authenticities for signed baseballs. Looks like it's a bag of rocks, gemstones. Just a little. Watching some of these storage unit videos online, you'll see someone open up a tub and it'll be a bunch of seashells or a bunch of rocks and no explanation as to why they're there. Well, now this little baggie, I can see why the person kept it. It is a little bag of arrowheads. Polished rock from Beckham's Barn in South Carolina. Or a fossil. But it's just a little baggie of arrowheads. There we go. One more little baggie. Kind of a fossil or rock, no idea. Nothing that identifies what or where it is from. If you were to die tomorrow, how many items would the next person be flummoxed by that you left? Individual camouflage woodland polyester, just a camo net. A handful more. A brass casing, military, leather band, empty buck knife case, night rifles instructions and safety manual, General Manuel, the things you run across. This is it says, Saludos, General Manuel Antonte Noriega, Commander Jefe, Fuerza Defensa, Panama. And I think he's still in prison in, was it Florida? A war ration, book 4, with a lot of things in it. War ration book. Rules of the Road from the Mississippi Code of 1972 from Jackson, Mississippi. NFL Fox, just going through these quickly now. A few rounds of live ammo, new and old. Just a little baggie of bullets. Compass and bag. Compass. A coin from the Grand Casino. Elvis Presley. Unsure. Never seen one of these before. It is a small baggie with multiple spools of this. Some kind of a thread. Says well, the bag is stamped first aid kit individual. I'm going to assume, and I'm not going to pull the pin, that this is a practice hand grenade. It has been drilled out on the bottom. And a few more boxes. Hold on for 1 second.